Good morning, viewers. You're watching World This Morning. I'm Samiksha Srivastava, starting with our top story from across the globe. Protests continued outside the President's palace in Sri Lankan capital of Colombo as people continue to demand the resignation of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The protests, in fact, continue even as Ranil Wickremesinghe took charge as the new Prime Minister of the island nation.
Even amidst the spiraling economic crisis, protests continue unabated outside President's palace in Sri Lanka's capital city. Watch how hundreds of protesters took to the streets of Colombo, waving flags, shouting slogans, demanding the resignation of the president.
ඒකට අනුබල දීපු ඒකේ අපි රටේ ජනතාව විශේෂයෙන් ඒ චෝදනාවට ලක් කරන පුද්ගලයෙක්ව නැවත වතාවක් අග්‍රාමාත්‍යවරයා බවට පත් කිරීම කිසිම විදියකින් මේ අරගල භූමියේ ඉන්න තරුණයෙක්වත් අරගල කරුවෙක්වත් මේ රටින් කිසිම මිනිස්සෙක් ඒක පිළිගන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට මේක ආපහු සැරයක් ජනතා පරමාධිපත්‍ය පාවා දීම. ජන මතයට ඉස්සරමීමක් නෙවෙයි ජන මතය සහ මුලින්ම උල්ලංඝනය කිරීමක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ජන මතයට සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම කරපු අගෞරවයක් විදිහට තමයි අපිට මේක සලකන්න වෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි නැවතත් කියනවා.
With one brother president, another prime minister and 3 other members as cabinet ministers, it appeared that the Rajapaksa clan had consolidated its grip on power in Sri Lanka after decades in and out of government. But as the national debt crisis spirals out of control, with pandemic woes and rising food and fuel costs due to the war in Ukraine compounding problems from years of dubious economic decisions, their dynasty is crumbling. But the president remains defiant. The government said his government would return with more power to parliament by rolling back an amendment he implemented to buttress the all-powerful executive presidential system. And amidst the crisis, Ranil Wickremesinghe's appointment appears to be too little too late to put an end to the nationwide protest calling for the ouster of the president, the last Rajapaksa still clinging to national office. With soaring prices, fuel and food shortages and lengthy power cuts, Sri Lankans have been protesting for weeks, calling for both the Rajapaksas to step down. Agency report for Republic TV.